Hey there, buddy. Hey there, buddy. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Got done eating like a shit ton of sunflower seeds. Out there. Your skin. The ghost of... Crazy. Crazy. Just crazy. Happy Friday, guys. We made it. Made it. Made it to the week. Hello. Let's see, guys. Big party. Party up in here. Okay, let's see. We got Air Cool Rock. We got Meringue Jellies. Barbie, Shotgun Fox, M. Dally, Bard, Barbarian. Oh shit, here we go again. We got Layla, High Key, Darkstorm, Frick, the Pirate, Johnny, Pumpkin Pyrite. We got Kara, I'm gonna do that. We got Jesse, Gabby, Barbie. Yep, you're autistic. This was, I know this isn't the ideal way to tell you, Barbie, but surprise, you're autistic. Congratulations, it's autism. Belly is here. Little Fly is here. Don't Smoke in Bed is here. Let's Go Lesbians. And Molly sent a gifted membership. That's very kind. Everybody witness Molly, please. Which is wonderful. Johnny, congratulations. Gifted membership. Amazing. We got Horn. We also have got with us JJ, Dopamine, Bylonic. We've got we've got Tito. Wow. Good to see you. Good to see you. Big ups for Tito these days. Big ups for Tito's these days. #1 court jester. Oh boy. Oh boy. Big day for gay people, you guys. Big day for gay. We've got M. Dally. We've got Infinite, Miss Mal, Cat Peasant. Ember sent 1 gifted membership. Congratulations, Pylonic. You're finally in the Girls Club. And Molly for the $2. And towards the camera jump scare. Now you know my hands are real. Double witness, guys. That is beautiful. Thank you very much. Red Velvet is here. Clockwork Clown. I think. Got Ember Rose. Oh, and we got Jesse with the big 5 gifted. Wow. Wow. It's definitely a Friday. Definitely a Friday. We are very blessed today, sisters. Inshallah. Let's go. We got Cat got 1. Red Velvet got 1. Double Lens got 1, Bird Brain got 1, and Sci-Fi Creeps got 1, you guys. Wow, huge, big 5, huge, hugely appreciated. Thank you very much, everybody. Witness, please. It is wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very kind of this fine Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Amen. Amen. God, it's Friday. I completely agree with the statement. Well, guys, well, you know, Turkey Tom gooned a little too close to the, sun. Turkey Tom gooned to save Aiden, you guys. I can't believe that Turkish Thomas, would throw himself under the bus in order to save Aiden from himself. And I think that's beautiful, honestly. I think that's beautiful. And I would like this time also to say thank you to DZ, who is at the top of the pyramid this week. Because DZ got all of these screenshots from me. So DZ is definitely getting a solo at Nationals. It's because for some reason this is turned all the way down. Sorry. I don't know why that was turned all the way down. That's annoying. Sorry. What's up, Jaden? I hope that you're well, dude. Long time no see. For some reason, this got... I don't know why that does that. Oh, I know why. It's because I restarted my computer. It always does that. When I restart my computer, it has it like on the lowest fucking setting. I don't know why. Really stupid. But yes. Yes. Turkey Tom gooned in order to save Aiden. And that's what true love is, you guys. That's what true love is. That is what true love is, to be completely honest with you. We got Frick the Pirate for the 2. Inshallah. We do not goon too close to the sun. Very true. Never goon, guys. Everybody witness, please. Beautiful, beautiful. Lemon beautiful. You guys are being very generous today. Let me go ahead and do this. I don't know why this isn't loading. My shit has just been pissing me the fuck off lately. Let me tell you, pissing me the fuck off. Last night, I was like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna edit. Like, I'm not gonna rot. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be productive with my time. I'm going to be productive. And then guess what? My shit wouldn't fucking download for whatever reason. So I got pissed off when I screen recorded the entire VOD because I got fucking pissed. So, yeehaw, love that for me. Super happy, super happy. Love that for me. But yes, we are live, laugh, loving today, you guys. Lots of hot gossip, lots of hot gossip. So much hot gossip, I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, I was gonna rot. I was gonna rot yesterday, and then I was like, no, I should be productive. And then I ended up rotting anyway. You know, crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy work, guys. Okay. Ooh. Live, laugh, loving. Live, laugh, loving, you guys. We are live, laugh, loving. Ah. All right. What's up? What's up, Icky? How are you, bud? Okay. We'll start with something kind of tame. Tame in heavy quotation marks. Heavy quotation marks. But first I want to take some time to show you guys some very, very wonderful memes, okay? I thought this was really powerful. This was really powerful. Oh, I forgot to put my little Beckett away. Sorry about that. Let me put Beckett away. My bad. So you can see here, Turkey Tom goon to save Aiden. And I think that that's beautiful. And it's true. I think that it is very beautiful. Very beautiful. This is Aiden before Aiden transitioned, okay? Fun fact, Aiden Underground is trans. This is Aiden pre-transition. Aiden's dead name is Brittany Simon. I don't mean to, you know, start off the year with hardcore transphobia and outing a fellow trans person. You know, we are all brothers, especially another FTM brother. I really hate to do it, you know, but this is Brittany Simon, who later transitioned into Aiden Underground. Very strong and powerful stuff, you guys. Guys, please time out Tito for a month. Thanks so much. That's crazy, isn't it? But I thought that was so cool, you guys. I thought that was awesome. But the super hot gossip, or like most of the Twitter shit that I give a fuck about, you guys, is... I wonder if I can find the original tweet. I'm sure that I can. So this was actually really funny. Unfortunately, the person that you know what? I think the person that I responded to, you can still see people's shit if they have you blocked, right? I think that's still an option, isn't it? It must be, because yes, it is. I was going to say, because you can still see, I can still see Brianna Wu's shit, okay? So, you have no power here. You have no power. One's in chat if you would aid in your underground to that. One's in chat if you would aid in your underground. Also, I'm sorry, like I said, I was eating sunflower seeds and I can feel it. So I'm not like, I'm not being weird. I just can feel the shit in my teeth. Okay. Let's see if I can find this. I'm trying to find the original post. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the original post. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a peek at this, you guys. Barbie drama. Not our Barbie, but Mattel's Barbie, okay? So, for those of you guys who are not really up to date on the autism hot gossip, allow me to fill you in. Okay? So, Mattel released Autistic Barbie doll, okay? So, this is the Barbie doll, okay? And the Barbie doll has a fidget spinner, noise-canceling headphones, and an AAC device, which is an assisted communication device. Okay, it's text-to-speech, basically. So you can get these little apps on your phone. Sometimes there's tablets that are made just for them. You know, this is for people that are either partially or fully nonverbal. Okay, so if I couldn't talk and I wanted to say, "Danny is gay," I would get out my little device and I would type, "Danny is gay," and it would say out loud in a little robot voice, "Danny is gay." Okay, so that's what this is. All right, so this is our little Autism Barbie. Okay, and so I thought that this was super swag. I thought it was great. I thought it was cool, progressive, woke, all of the things that we wish that could have happened, you know, in the peak woke era, okay? The peak woke era, all right? The thing that popped up on my feed is, if you guys can't see, I'll tell you what this is. This little tab right here, you'll never guess what it says. It says pronouns. Okay, so obviously we have been infected by the woke mind virus, you guys. The woke mind virus, because Barbie's AAC device has a pronoun tab. Can you fucking believe it? So obviously this person has me blocked, unfortunately, because I'm simply always correct. But this is what popped up on my feed, okay? And so obviously there was a huge back and forth here that I can't really see anymore. But so I was like, AAC devices generate full sentences which include pronouns, dipshit. And then this person like crashed the fuck out and was like, well, pronouns are woke ideology. They're gender ideology. They're woke progressive gender ideology. They're infecting the autistic girls with progressivism and wokeness and transgenderism. And I just, this made me cackle and laugh and kick my feet and go tee hee 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 hee, because like possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, right? Like these are all necessary for functional communication. If don't smoke in bed has my Jaeger bomb, and I say they have my Jaeger bomb, I just used a pronoun. And if I want my little AAC device to generate, they have my Jaeger bomb, okay? I have to be able to select pronouns, okay? I have to be able to do that. So I thought that this was really funny. And unfortunately, this person blocked me, so you don't get to see like the banger exchange that we had, but it was pretty awesome. I wonder if I go to my replies if some of them will pop up. But fuck, I don't think that I would be this lucky. Oh, I am this lucky. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So here's a little tidbit, okay? So this person says, you're the bigger dipshit, because we all know that pronoun doesn't just mean sex in 2026. I said, go ahead and download any AAC software on your phone right fucking now. One of the first categories is pronouns, because they're necessary for communicating. This includes personal, possessive, reflexive pronouns, okay? You have to be able to communicate. Like, and they're like, it's woke. It's woke. I don't understand. Does this tablet like explode if you try to misgender somebody? Is this programmed by the woke mob? The woke mob pronouned my Barbie? What the fuck? So I thought that that was really funny. And something that I find particularly interesting, perpetually interesting, okay? It always piques my interest, okay? Oh, so funny to me, okay? There's a phenomenon online, and even in real life as well, okay? And it's called Asperger's supremacy, okay? And I know what you're all thinking. You all have your pitchforks out, and you're like, what did you say? Okay, allow me to elaborate, okay? Asperger's supremacy is a colloquial term that refers to low needs, or what would formerly be known as quote-unquote high-functioning autistic people. The people that are the Sheldon Coopers, the stereotypical Sheldon Cooper. Little socially awkward, maybe a special interest or two. Not the best at making friends, but can live almost entirely independently without any additional supports. Okay, but that person is still categorically autistic. Okay, we would describe these people as level 1. Okay, these people suck all of the air out of conversations around autism spectrum disorder, because they forget that autism is a spectrum. They forget the S part of ASD, okay? Because these people are like, oh, autism is my superpower, and I love having autism. It's what makes me unique and quirky, okay? There are people that are profoundly disabled that have autism spectrum disorder. There are people that are high needs. There are people that cannot talk. There are people that cannot functionally communicate their needs. There are people that will die in the care of the state because no one can take care of them and they cannot care for themselves. There are people that will never live a quote-unquote normal life, that can never make their own food, eat on their own, go to the bathroom unassisted, take a shower by themselves, work a job, do anything other than a preferred activity for more than a couple of minutes at a time, okay? These are the people that are represented with Autism Barbie, okay? And so I've seen a lot of shit where it's like, oh my god, this is stereotyping. Oh my god, like how quirky that they made an Autism Barbie, but it doesn't represent my autism. I wanted to show you guys this because this was actually fucking crazy. This Barbie was actually modeled after a real little girl that had autism, which is crazy, isn't it?
Barbie. It's from Barbie. Purple Barbie.
So this is the girl this is the little girl that this Barbie was modeled after, okay?
Purple twinsy. Look.
Purple fidget.
No way. So cool. They're noise reducing.
Purple ears.
Oh, Presley.
Noise cancellation. What kind of noise?
Purple.
Can you hear us right now?
Isn't this like the cutest fucking thing you've ever seen? Isn't this the cutest fucking thing you've ever seen in your entire life, you guys? It's adorable. It's adorable. And this discourse always, it agitates my autism, okay? Ableism alert, it agitates my autism. Because it makes me very, 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 very upset that for a really long time, there have been people that have said basically, you know, I don't like The Good Doctor. I don't like that show with that kid with the wormy little face that played Norman Bates. Because it's an offensive stereotype. Believe it or not, there are people that have autism that actually behave and talk just like that. I don't like this portrayal of autistic people because it's offensive. That's why I won't watch Forrest Gump. Okay, there are people that have autism that act, behave, and talk just like Forrest Gump, okay? And it just is very agitating because, like, the kinds of people that need so much more support and care and representation are never the people that are even capable of participating in the conversation. And I was bitching into the void yesterday about this. And so I just wanted to share it with you all. I wanted to share the cute, adorable, show-stopping, incredible, and brilliant Autism Barbie. And I wanted to share that I learned that Autism Barbie was actually modeled off of a real little girl that had autism. And I think that that is the most wholesome fucking thing. A beacon of light in the horrible world that we live in, you guys, as we're about to talk about the most depraved shit that you've ever heard in your entire life with Turkey Tom, with Tipster, with all of these people, okay? I thought that we would start with something cute and adorable that makes your heart feel warm, and that the Autism Barbie is actually inspired by a real little girl that has autism, and it's so fucking cute. It's so fucking cute. It made me smile. I was smiling all day yesterday when I saw that video. I was like, this is adorable. I love it. So now we can have a terrible rest of the stream, okay? And Little Fly, like the stream or you will be assigned the wrong pronoun. Thank you very much for the $5, and that is a very strong reminder. You will be misgendered violently and aggressively with hate in my heart if you don't like the stream. Very true. Thank you for the reminder, Little Fly, and for the $5 reduce. Everybody witness Little Fly, please. I thought that was really cute. I thought that was really, really cute. I thought it was great, guys. I thought it was great. I thought it was like a good little feel-good moment. I thought it was a really cute little feel-good moment. The other thing that, this is actually a really hot take, so we'll see if you guys pull out your pitchforks. You pulled them out, and then you put them away. You might get them back out, okay? A long time ago, it actually wasn't that long. Well, actually it was. I think that everybody has a very warped sense of time because of COVID, because I think of like 2019, and I'm like, that was like a year ago. That was 7 years ago. 2019 was 7. No. 2018 was 7. No. No, 2019 was 7. Ugh. I feel like I just got shot. Anyway, quite a bit ago, Sia. I know. Sia actually made a movie, and it was called Music. And surprise, Maddie Ziegler is in it. I know. Very shocking. They work together? What? They're together in the same room? What? No shot. And Music was a movie that Sia wanted to make, and it follows the story of a girl that has high needs autism, level 2 or 3, is nonverbal, has a really hard time communicating, and is taken in by, I think, her sister, I want to say, and her sister, like, doesn't know what the fuck to do with her, because she's like, I'm just taking in, you know, my sister or something like that, and she has no idea about any of, you know, the behavioral needs that Music needs, of course. And the cute little heartwarming, you know, moral of the story is that everybody understands music, okay? But there's a couple of things that really rustled my jimmies about a lot of the discourse around that movie. The first thing that really pissed me off is that when the trailers were coming out for that movie, a lot of people were like, this is so offensive. People with autism do not behave this way. And it's like, that just because you have autism and you don't behave this way does not mean that there are not people that actually do feel represented by this portrayal of autism, first of all, okay? The second thing as well is that everybody's like, well, well, my cousin has autism and he doesn't act like this. My brother's sister's nephew, twice removed, has autism and he doesn't need to wear headphones and he can tolerate noises just fine. It's like everybody and their fucking mom is like so just like it, and I feel like it's autism specific almost. I feel like it's autism specific almost because I have yet to think. I can't think of, maybe you guys can kind of jog my brain muscles here really quick. Is there another like, demographic of disability or something like that where if it is represented in a movie, everybody's like, actually my brother's sister's cousin has autism and he doesn't act like that, so this is pissing me off as a Autism Speaks mom. Is there any other, I can't think of off the top of my head like another fucking disability where people do that. I can't think of one. It's mostly autism, right? That really pissed me off. And the other thing that I think is really, 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 really important, and I saw somebody mention in here as well. People were saying that this role shouldn't have gone to Maddie Ziegler. And so there's a lot of problematic aspects of this movie. I don't disagree. There's a lot of problematic aspects about Sia. And there's a lot of problematic aspects between Maddie Ziegler and Sia's relationship. I completely understand. Okay, just hold my hand and walk with me for like 2 seconds, okay? When it was brought up, the idea that they want somebody to play the role of somebody who is profoundly intellectually disabled for this role, the argument then becomes, why not just hire an autistic actor? And I want you to ask yourself, if they are filming scenes with restraints, if they are filming scenes with meltdowns, if they are filming scenes that cause sensory overload, even in somebody who is, for all we know, neurotypical like Maddie Ziegler, why the fuck would it be appropriate to like torture somebody who actually has autism like that for a movie? You want somebody who is neurotypical to play that role. You do not want to put somebody who is intellectually disabled in a position where they are intentionally being triggered. They're being exposed to stressful situations. They're simulating restraints. Anything like that, you don't want somebody who is intellectually disabled to play that role because it is very, 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 very fucking inappropriate in my opinion. And everybody, like, after I sat and I thought about that for a second, I was like, actually, that makes complete sense. I think that would be really fucked up. It would be like if you made Jodie Foster's what is that movie? What is that movie called? Where she's raped and then she starts killing people. What is that movie? Jodie Foster. What fucking Jodie Foster movie is that? Jodie Foster movie rape. The Accused? No. What fucking movie is this? Dude, I'm gonna have a stroke. Help. 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 She's a lady and she turns into a vigilante. She gets raped and she turns into a vigilante. It's not The Accused. Help. Help. I'm looking right now. The Brave One. Jesus Christ. The Brave One? Oh my god. 2007? It's like I've just been shot. So like Jodie Foster, The Brave One, is about Jodie Foster. She gets raped. The cops don't do anything. And then she goes on like a vigilante killing spree or whatever the fuck. Would we tolerate that? Like, maybe you should actually have somebody who was actually raped to play the role of pretend rape in the movie. Why would you, like, simulate, like, a traumatic experience for somebody in order to get, like, a more, quote-unquote, authentic reaction? That sounds like fucking crazy to me. So when we're thinking about specifically music, which I agree is a problematic movie in its own right, the argument, in my opinion, that music should have been played by somebody who is actually intellectually disabled is a really fucking stupid argument, because why would you ask somebody who's intellectually disabled and arguably has trauma around a lot of the things that they're asking or demanding of Maddie Ziegler to do in the movie? Why would you ever find it acceptable to put somebody who's intellectually disabled in that role, simulated or otherwise? It seems wildly inappropriate to me. And that's just my opinion. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, you guys. Do you feel portrayed by the movie, Malcolm? Yes, I feel like music is the only language that we all understand. I completely agree. Also, Rosie for the $4.99. Who's more ableist, high-functioning autistics or autistic parents? High-functioning autistics, 100%, without question, without hesitation, every single fucking time. Thank you very much, Rosie, for the $4.99. Everybody, witness, please. It's kind of like an elitism thing, and you can see it with a lot of people that are content creators specifically. Because they have like an ego about it, where it's like, well, I can tie my shoes, why can't you? It's not an excuse for you to act like that. I'm not like that person. It's like personal, right? Like, people that are like very low needs, like level 1 autism, a lot of the time, not always, I'm obviously painting with a very broad brush, I'm speaking in generalities here, but like when it's the same way that like the longer that you're gay, the more that you hate gay people, it's because you see it and you're in it, right? So you're like, I see how other people act and I'm not like that at all, and I don't want to be lumped in with those people, so it's like a reflexive, over the top kind of thing, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Little Fly did get it correct. Little Fly is at the top of the pyramid. Okay, congratulations. You get a solo nationals. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, yeah, it's Sia, you guys. We're not talking about, like, the Stanley Kubrick of a generation, okay? But the bar is very, very low, okay? I totally... It's a Sia movie, okay? I can just say that, and you guys are immediately like, dog shit. You don't even have to know the premise of the movie. You don't have to know the cast. You don't have to know anything about it. You're like, a Sia movie? Yeah, it's okay. I know. I'm just commenting on the discourse, okay? I'm commenting on the discourse right. You don't have to convince me that Sia sucks or that I actually like Sia's music. But you don't have to convince me that the movie was a bad idea. You don't have to convince me that, okay? You don't have to convince me that. I will say when I was in college, one of my friends went to go and see Sia, and I was actually like super mad because it was like somebody got a ticket and they could bring like a +1, and I was like, why was I not the +1? That seems kind of fucked up. I think I don't like that I wasn't chosen as the +1. And he got back from the concert and he was like, do you want to see some videos? And I was like, yes, I would love to see some videos of Sia singing. And this fucking asshole is singing over all the videos. I was like, I would just ask for a video of you singing. Why did you even show me these? These are literally just videos of you singing, and I can't even hear Sia. Thanks for wasting my time. Salt in the wound, asshole. It was terrible. Terrible, terrible. Literally, Malcolm is music, but it takes place at Base Canyon. I completely agree. And security's trying to take away my vape, and so I'm like, ah! And they're like, oh my god, get the fucking taser! And I'm like, give me back my fucking Miami Mint! Yes, very true, very true. Completely true. Based. Oh, Layla, for the 10 consecutive months of membership, congratulations on being 1 month old today. You have been born. Everybody witness, please. Beautiful, beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful. I just started. No, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. You bring a vape to an indoor venue, and they act like you have a gun. It's crazy. I have seen people, like, get tackled by security to get somebody's vape away. I'm like, this is unbelievable. I love it, too, because, every so often, okay, there's, like, one big event that happens at the same venue every year, okay? And it's, I think it's been for the last, like, 7, 8, 9 years, I think. Thunderdome has happened at the exact same venue every year for like the last, like, I honestly want to say 9 years. It's been a long time. But anyway, this venue, I'm not kidding you, they hire Nazis to work as security. They like find people that are Nazis and they're like, we need you to work security. Those are the people that work security at this venue, okay? They have tried to tell me that I can't bring in my inhaler because it's an aerosol. They tried to take away my wife's EpiPen. They won't let you bring in lip gloss. They won't let you bring in gum. They won't let you bring in, like, even things that are allowed on the website. And so, chapstick, boomsticks, tampons, Narcan. If they see you bring in Narcan, they'll make you throw it away. Narcan. Okay, Narcan. At a rave, they make you throw it away. Okay, insane. I had a friend one year, they made him take off his ring and go put it back in his car because it could have been a weapon. Okay, like, I'm not kidding, it's literally 1984. Okay, and so it's super funny because, like, every year people are like, oh my god, can I bring in da-da-da to Thunderdome? And it's like, if you have to ask, the answer's no. You can bring in your body, you can bring in your ID, you can bring in the clothes on your back, and a will to live. And that's the only thing that you can bring in. If you have to ask, the answer is no. If you have to ask anybody, hey, am I allowed to bring this into the venue? The answer is no. And so it's super fun. Like every year, you know, hiking up to go walk in, and you see people like putting their chapstick in their pocket, you know, or they have their unopened, sealed packet of gum in the pocket, and it's like, you can't bring that in. And they're like, it said online that I can. And it's like, okay, go wait in security and see what they say when you get up there. They'll make you throw it away. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, they're literal Nazis. They are actually Nazis. Every single one of them has the little mustache, and every single one of them has an armband. It's crazy. I think it's like a requirement. I think it's part of the dress code, is that they have to wear the armband and the little fake mustache. I think that's what happens. It's actually insane. It's insane. Yeah, they won't let you bring in Narcan. I was like, get out of my fucking face, dude. Like, are you serious right now? It's insane. It's pretty crazy. No, they won't. They will let you bring in like your ID and your body. Those are like the two things that you can bring in to the venue. It's insane. No, it's way worse than an airport. 100% worse than an airport. That was crazy. It was crazy. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, all of those things come in with me, obviously. I'm not going in with just my ID and just my body. I'm obviously bringing in tons of things. Tons of different things, okay? I think it was actually last year. One of our friends got in with 10 airplane shooters. 10 airplane shooters. How, you ask? I don't know. Where were they? Don't know. But she got in with 10 of them, okay? So there are ways. I'm always designated, like, I always have a boomstick, I always have Narcan, I always have gum, I always have cough drops, shit like that. I always have that. So there are ways to get, you know, things in that you're not supposed to have, or whatever the fuck. But it's like chapstick. It's not like you're bringing in like a machete. It's like you're bringing in like fucking chapstick or something that they make you throw away if they see it. But yeah, 10 shooters. 10. Unbelievable. I was like, where did I actually don't even want to know where they were. I don't even want to know where they were. In the prison purse is where I bet. I bet that's where they were, in the prison purse. I don't know. I don't drink, so I didn't drink the shooters. So God bless everybody that did. God bless everybody that did. It's really weird. It's really weird, like a lot of the culture around Narcan, actually. Very, very odd. When we went to Canada, obviously we had to go across the border. Go to Canada, of course. And one of the Border Patrol agents, like, coming back into the United States, was like, why do you have Narcan? What do you mean, why do I have Narcan? We were just at a fucking music festival. Everybody's doing all kinds of crazy shit. You don't want to have it just in case, so they don't fucking die while they wait for somebody to come and help them. Like, everybody in line across the border has Narcan. We were just at a music festival. Of course we have fucking Narcan. I don't know what this guy thought I was going to say. Like, well, as a recreational fentanyl user, like, what did you think I was going to say? Why do you have this? Oh, that's for my crippling fentanyl addiction. I actually have, like, 8 grams shoved between my cheeks right now, officer. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why do I have it? Recreationally doing Narcan. I love the way it makes my nose tingle. Oh yeah, no chapstick. Even if it's sealed, you can't bring in the chapstick. Not allowed. It's pretty crazy, dude. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. People get really weird about that kind of shit, but you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Okay, so here's our question, because I do need to go and feed my cat briefly. So, what are we doing first, guys? You guys guide the ship. You are the captain now, okay? Are we doing Turkish Tom? Or are we doing Tipina? Because while the entire universe was exploding for us, the entire universe was imploding, okay? My best friend, Aiden Underground, was being crucified like Jesus Christ, okay? Our world was exploding. We missed that just so Tippy is now Tippina, is now Tiffany, okay? Is now transing their gender in Shahala Sisters. And so Morale was talking to Pina. I think it was last night. Talking to Pina last night, and I was like, So, hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah. No, you cannot bring in pads or tampons. You have to buy them inside. The other thing that's fucking insane is a lot of the stuff that you like can't bring in is shit that you can buy in the venue. So I don't have one in here. Boomsticks are like, they're like this big. They're menthol sticks, and so you like smell them. It like clears your sinuses. People use them for allergies and shit like that. Can use them when you're feeling tired. It's just like smelling like Vicks Vapor Rub is basically what it is. But it's a little stick. It's like this big. You know, it's like the size of a chapstick or something like that. And when I go to shows, I almost always have one on me because everybody wants one. Okay, everybody wants one. It's big. It's big in the rave scene for a lot of different reasons. But I always have them on me because somebody at some point in time always fucking wants one. So, and I'm Pack Mule. I am Rave Dad. So I always have it. And I had a sealed one. I always bring in one that hasn't been opened because they're like, oh, you put like fucking meth in it. And it's like, no, I couldn't even get meth in this if I wanted to, obviously, but it's fine. Okay. So I always bring in one that's like sealed. So, you know, you unwrap it or whatever, and then you can use it. And I brought in one and they were like, you can't bring that in. And I was like, it's sealed. They were like, you can't bring it in. I was like, it's sealed. Like it's literally, there's nothing, you can look at it. It's sealed. It's factory sealed. I haven't even fucking opened it. They're like, gotta throw it away. I was like, whatever, my mistake. I know tomorrow when I come back through, I just don't take this out of my pocket. Noted. Thanks, bud. Get in the venue. They're selling fucking boomsticks in the venue. What do you mean? 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 And it's like $10. They're like $3. They're like $3. $10. $10. You made me throw it away to go in and buy one for $10. Literally, fuck you. Literally, fuck you. It's the same thing, at the Gorge. You can't bring in, well, it depends who's working security. Sometimes you get somebody who's nice, but most of the time they're all Hitler, okay? Sometimes you get, you know, like the one good one, okay? That's like, I don't really give a shit. I'm not paid enough to care about this. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's Hitler. It's Hitler reincarnated is who the security guard that's checking your shit is. And you can't bring in or already opened vapes, okay? So if you have a vape, and it's not in the little box, and it's not in the little bag, and it's been opened or touched or tampered with in any way, you have to throw it away, because it could be fucking meth, okay? You have to throw it away, alright? Literally, sealed in the little box. Oh, can't bring that in, change of policy. What do you mean I can't bring this in? What the fuck it's in the box. It's in the box. Please leave me alone. What's in the fucking box? Please leave me alone. Gotta throw it away. Cool, $30. Pshh. I fucking hate you guys. Get in the venue. Guess what they're selling for $60? Vapes. $60 for a vape. I was like, I'm done. I've had it. I'm thoroughly raped. I'm thoroughly raped right now. Thoroughly fucking raped. Couldn't believe it. Absolutely terrible. Unbelievable, dude. Just ridiculous. I can't handle it. But... No, Tipster coming out as trans was on everybody's bingo card. There is not a single person that did not have that on their bingo card. It's like the least shocking thing that you've ever heard in your entire life. Tipster is to Boblax as Philosophy Tube is to ContraPoints, okay? We've seen this 1,000 times. Nothing new ever happens. We all go through the same thing at different times. Okay, this is not a new phenomenon. All right, we've seen this before, and we will see it again 100 times. All right, we are very acutely aware of this. This is a very predictable, repeatable phenomenon. Okay, this is just we have Philosophy Tube and ContraPoints at home. Yeah, it's totally fine to just buy their vapes. Unbelievable. Had security try to take my cane. Oh, dude, yeah. I have, I don't have it in here either. It's packed away. I would show you guys. It's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. We were at Shambhala. Obviously, I'm in an altered state of consciousness. And I see this girl, and she's sitting on something. and it looks like she just has a stick up her ass. Like, I'm not kidding. It looks like this girl has a stick in her ass. And I'm like, and I'm like staring, and I'm like, does anybody else see this? Like, what the fuck is happening? Okay. So, and they have a totem. Totems are like the sticks that have something on them so you can find your group. They have a totem and it has a dog on it, and the dog looks just like my dog. And so I was like, oh my God, perfect to ask about the stick and ass thing. Perfect in, because I'm dying of curiosity here. So I'm like, oh, I like your totem. My dog looks just like that. And they were like, oh my God, this is our dog. I forget the dog's name. I think it's Bear. This is our dog, Bear. And I'm showing them pictures of, my dog. And I'm like, oh my God, they're siblings. And I'm like, really quick question. What are you sitting on? Just out of curiosity. I'm very curious minds inquire, And she stands up, and it's a bicycle seat on a stick. And I was like, what in the actual fuck is that? And she said, it's a twirly girl. And I said, is that a dildo? Like, what? I'm not following. Connect these dots for me. I'm also somewhere else entirely. I need you to use very small words for me right now. And so what it is, disability canes, like mobility aids, they are collapsible, right? Like they fold up like this. So it's like this big, they fold up. It's one of those sticks, and you like flip it open. So it turns into a stick, and it's got a bicycle seat on it. So you're as tall as you would be if you were standing, but it takes all of the pressure off of your legs. And so I was like, where did you get this? How much money did you pay for this? How much money can I pay you for that? How do I acquire one of these things? How do I get one of these? This is like the coolest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. So obviously I ordered one, okay? They're super nice, because the problem is if you sit down, you can't see, obviously, because there's people in front of you. And then also, like, when you're sitting down, the sound waves can't travel through the people that are standing in front of you, so it sounds like shit. Like, if you've ever sat down at a concert, it sounds kind of like shit, and then you stand up, and you're like, whoa! Totally different experience. So obviously, I bought one of these. They wouldn't let me bring it in to Base Canyon, even though I fucked up my knee. I hyperextended my knee. I was like, this is a mobility aid. I need to be able to, like, fucking sit down. And they were like, you can't bring it in. And I was like, what do you mean I can't bring it in? I need to be able to sit down. And they were like, sorry, you can't bring it in, but you can rent a lawn chair for $40 a day. I was like, I'm going to buy a guy. No, I'm just kidding. That was my just kidding heart. I'm not going to do that. But it was like, what the actual fuck, dude? What the actual fuck is going on? I was losing my mind. That's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But I hyperextended my knee. I really needed it. And they just didn't care. They just did not care. It was terrible. Yep, it's like a cane that turns into a seat, basically. Yeah. Yeah, rent a lawn chair. I could rent a lawn chair. No, I know. It was actually insane. And it is collapsible, right? So it's like the size of a bike seat, and it goes in a little bag, and they were like, you can't bring that in. And I was like, what do you mean I can't bring it in? I hyperextended my knee. I have to be able to fucking sit down. Yeah, probably. They'd probably, like, tear apart someone's wheelchair to make sure that there's, no bomb in it or something. I don't know. I've seen people get, they've asked people to take off their ACL braces before. I don't know if you guys, if you tear your ACL, you get one of those, fucking Terminator braces for your leg. Those always set off metal detectors, obviously, because it's a giant fucking piece of metal. One of the security guards asked somebody to take that off. They can't take it off, dipshit. That's, the whole fucking point of it. But to be fair, security at any concert venue is either, a 35-year-old, C average high school student dropout that needs it to feel powerful, or it's a 16-year-old summer job. Okay, you're not getting the best and the brightest, okay? You're getting some kid that has no idea what the fuck is going on and doesn't want to get in trouble, or you get somebody who, failed out of the police academy and now terrorizes concert goers at local venues. Those are your two options. So, word to the wise, always go for the 16-year-old that has, a summer job, because they don't get paid enough and they don't care. Okay, they don't get paid enough and they don't care. Be wary of the older security guards, because those are the ones that are like, I did not become a Navy SEAL, and I'm going to make it everyone else's fucking problem. Okay, those are the people that you need to watch out for. Those are the ones that you need to watch out for. True, I bet they do sell guns in there just for an inflated price. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, dude. Do you think I have time to argue with them about ADA when the concert starts in 20 minutes? I'm like, I don't have time to sit here and argue with you, whatever. I'll hop I'll hop to the stage. I gotta go. I'm not missing this set. I'm gonna hop to the stage. Pretty crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go and feed the beast really quick, you guys, and then we're gonna lock in and figure out what Turkish Thomas is up to, you guys. We're gonna figure out what Turkish Thomas is up to. Okay, give me just a moment. Lady security guards. It depends. You can usually tell. You can get good at identifying. Okay, the first thing that you want to do, okay, is you want to assess the length of the line. People that have a long line are being more meticulous, okay? So they're taking longer to get people through the line, which means they are taking more time to go through everybody's shit. I had one guy one time take every single card out of my wallet. I was like, what do you think is in there? What do you think is in my wallet? Literally every single card he took out of my wallet. I was like, what even fits in there? What even would fit in there? What even would fit in the little card slot? What do you think I'm bringing in? Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Okay. So length of line is going to be one. Number two, and you're not going to believe this one, but hear me out. Hairstyle. Okay. So buzz cuts, crew cuts, tight buns. Nope. Skip that line. Okay. We want braids. Dreads are an extra plus. Extra plus. And any kind of dyed hair is an immediate yes. Okay. And the third factor is going to be age, okay? But age is contingent on all of the other factors. So if you have like a 60-year-old grandma that has purple hair, you're good. If you've got a 60-year-old grandma that has, you know, a tight bun and looks kind of bitchy, skip that one, okay? The worst security guard I ever got was this Asian lady that I think she must have been like 70 years old. She was like old as fuck. So usually what they say is that you can bring in a clear bag or you can bring in a bag that's like smaller than a piece of paper is like, you know, the thing. And I have a chest pack that's maybe like this much bigger than a piece of paper. This bitch had out a measuring tape. I was looking around, I was panicking, and I was like, can I cut in line in front of you? I'm so sorry. This lady is literally Hitler. Can I please come and get in line with you? She's going to take my shit. And they're like, hurry. I'm like, oh my fucking God. No, I can't let her take my shit. Like, it's age, hairstyle, okay, and length of line. That's what you're going to be looking for, okay? Because older women can actually be fine, but you have to determine that on hairstyle, okay? The Karen bob, out. Tight bun, out, okay? Fun little old ladies, those ones are usually good. Old ladies with dyed hair, 100%. Dudes that look like they grew up listening to the Grateful Dead that are old, also good. Okay, look for tie-dye. Okay, we're looking for braided facial hair. These are the people that you want to be your security guards. You are always going to avoid the people that look like they dropped out of military school and the people that look like they would call you like a bitch at the grocery store for taking too long to check out. Okay, those are the things that you want to look for, you guys. I'm teaching you how to do this. Oh, everybody at raves are super chill. They're super chill. People will be like, can you put my vape in your sock? Like, so when women go to raves, it's a competition to see who can wear the least clothing. Like, women will like hold up a piece of string and be like, do you like my rave outfit? And it's like, yeah, I guess, sure, I don't know, okay, like, the girls have on, like, literally nothing, like, I'm talking, like, literally a G-string and, like, a bikini top, like, that's what girls wear to raves, okay, so, girls will always be like, oh my God, can you hold literally everything I've ever owned, so, it's like, can you put this in your sock, can you put this, like, in your pocket, can you put this here, like, I've had random girls ask me to, like, put shit in my pocket for them, it's like a thing of chapstick or, like, a lipstick or something like that, and I'm like, yeah, fine, like, whatever, it's because they don't have anywhere to hide anything, they're like, oh my God, I have to bring in my fucking Kate Spade fucking magenta matte lip gloss for pictures later. Can you please put this in your pocket, please? Like, yeah, people are super chill. People are super chill at raves. They don't care. Everybody that you meet at raves are going to be your best friend forever. Like, every single woman I've ever met at a rave is like, I would literally kill someone for you. And I'm like, thank you, Jessica. That really means a lot to me. You have no idea how badly I needed to hear that today, Jessica. Like, raves are just women's bathrooms at the club at 2 a.m. That's the vibe. You know, you're drunk, you're in the club bathroom, and you're like, should I call my ex? And all the girls are like, no, I've never met you before, but you deserve so much better than him. Like, add me on Snapchat, invite me to your wedding. Okay, like, that is the vibe of the entire rave, is women's bar bathrooms at 2 a.m. That's the entire thing. That's the entire thing. It's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. No, and I mean the hot girl thing, it doesn't work on the security guards because they have a chip on their shoulder. They're like, "What do you mean I can't bring in my vape?" And they like pull out the taser. They're like, "I said put your vape in the garbage." And they're like, "Holy shit!" Like they've never had this form of oppression before. They never had this before. They're like, "What do you mean I can't do bumps in the crowd?" And they're like, "Handcuff her." It's like it's a shock. It's a shock. It's terrible. It's like the only place I've ever seen like hot women not get away with murder. It's incredible. I'm like, but she's too hot to get in trouble, and she's like, that's what I'm saying, and I'm like, we're like in the upside down right now. What do you mean you can't get her in trouble? She's a 10. That's Jessica. What are you doing to that girl's a 6. You can take her. Hang on, wait. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'm gonna feed the beast, and then we're doing Turkish Thomas. Okay. I keep getting stunt locked on chat. I'll be right back. Everybody behave. Key jangling. BRB.
By Roman decree, your petition is denied! I don't care how much they've paid! Throw the petitioners in prison! I never took bribes. Please. I had debts to repay. I never will cry before you.
Find peace.
Okie dokie. We are back. We are back. And then, before, I just want to show off, you guys, I want to flex a little bit. Look at how good my tarot cards came out. Look at how good these came out. Look at how good they came out. They came out so good. Didn't they come out so good? They printed so nice. I was worried about them being too dark. They came out so fucking good. Look at those. Look at those. I haven't cut these ones out yet, but check that shit out. Check that shit out. Those came out so fucking good, bro. They came out so fucking good, bro. All those fights with the printer. All those long crash outs, you guys. All those long fucking crash outs. Oh. They printed out so nice. I'm so happy with how they came out. I'm so excited. I have a bunch of pen pals that I trade stuff with via snail mail. So excited. So excited. All right. Let's see. Okay. I don't really know the easiest way to do this because DZ sent me like a bajillion fucking screenshots, so